Good morning. How is everybody today? So I've sat for a few minutes with my card and with my book, so I'm going to read a little bit to you. Giver of morning, guardian of the door, I rise up with you. I refresh my soul with the showers of spring, drop of light, drop of love, drop of life. Be the blessing on my brow, my heart, my hands. May my soul be preserved in peace from spring's dawn light to spring's twilight. Teacher of my soul, your helping guidance leads me from ignorance to knowledge as the chill night transforms by the glad day. Give me assistance to brighten my horizons. And the very back of the book, I found a poem. Let's see here. Blessed be the precious and the preserving air, the breath of life, our inspiration and delight. Blessed be the precious and preserving fire, the blood of life, our warming guest. Blessed be the precious and preserving water, the water of life, our cleansing guest. Blessed be the precious and preserving earth, the flesh of life, our sustainer and our wisdom. I just thought that was really pretty. This is called The Blessing of the Elements, and it's in the back of the Celtic Devotional. You're going to hear the washer going in the background. It just has to be done. So today's card is Key of Life, the spinning Ankh Key of Life. Spinning light Key of Life. And then today's tarot card is Parzival, or the Prince of Cups. So Key of Life. The Key of Life is the mysterious Ankh, the looped cross held in the hand of Isis. This mystery is open to you. The Ankh portends new life being born through you now. It could be a creative sense, a physical sense, terms of health, or even a child that wishes to be born, or a new project that needs to be created in service to humanity. New life, whatever form, will enrich your life, bringing you more wholeness, fulfillment. The Ankh comes as a blessing and confirmation that new life is seeking to express itself through you, and encouragement to allow this to occur. The Ankh says that life will prevail and your creation will come to pass. Do not give up on the creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction. You have spiritual support from unseen worlds. Sometimes it is even a new way of thinking. It is a wise, heart-centered, and will be available for others to draw nourishment from as an alternative to more destructive and addictive thought patterns, which humans can struggle with from time to time. There is one creative process common to all of humanity, and that is the birthing of the light, soul light, into form. No matter what the other forms of life are being created through you, the mystery of the Ankh reveals that you can know for sure that you are growing spiritually at this time and allow your soul light into life. So no matter what you feel alive with creative no matter whether you feel alive with creative flow, energized and happy, or whether you are in despair of your old world that no longer brings you peace and seems to be falling away, your divine soul is behind it and new life is emerging. It is safe to trust and allow this process. This oracle also brings a special message to those on creative paths. If you've hit a blank page or a dry well of inspiration, if you're encountering doubt and your ability and creativity are stifling, the Ankh promises fresh inspiration that will return to you, and you can be assured, just as the Nile flows filled with life after it has receded, so too will your creative flow soon return. Your creative days are not over. Your creative well will rise again, and you will feel youthful, energized, full of hope, promise, and inspiration to create. And the incantation is Ankh of life and light, protect me through darkness plight. Held within Isis' womb, new melody of my soul tune. Safety held in the loop unbroken, till it is time for new life to break open. I think the Ankh is one of those tools, those symbols in Egyptian. So I did probably 2 full years of basically what people would consider Egyptian ritual magic. I did high magic, I did low magic, I integrated it into everything. And the Ankh is one of those symbols that is really very much about life, recreation, connection with the universe. So the Ankh is, they have a picture in it here for you. So the Ankh is this symbol, if that symbol rings any bells. So in many Egyptian art pieces, you'll see that they're holding it by the loop at the top. They're not holding it at the bottom of the cross. They're holding it the loop at the top. And it really represents the carrying of creative force and the carrying of creative connection between us and the universe. And it is one of Isis's tools for rebirth, connection, creativity, giving of life. I think of this card very much in the idea that when we're struggling with things spiritually, it can really feel like it's the end of something old. And the temptation is that you chuck the old out. I guess the analogy is the baby out with the bathwater. You take in all this new information and you get rid of anything old, anything that doesn't serve you. But then not honoring that journey, not honoring that just because it's old doesn't mean it's not useful, not wanted, not cherished. And it's actually why I read the Elemental Prayer and Celtic Devotional, is that I think of creative energy and moving into new things very connectory. Everything is connected. Everything comes together for purpose. Even if you don't understand what that purpose is. And that sometimes when you're being creative or you're in the flow of something, you lose sight of a bigger picture. And that, I think, is pretty common for all of us when we're exploring new things and doing new things, that we forget that those new things are always based on something old. It could be something outdated. It could be something not useful anymore. But all new things are based in old things. And the foundation of those things is useful. Hold on just one second. Astra, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're not supposed to be scratching on that chair. Hold on one second. I didn't hit her. I just threw something over there so she would get off the chair. My sewing chair is an antique, and I usually throw a cloth over it so she won't scratch it. And I moved it yesterday, and I forgot to put it back. That's my fault. Anyway, so new things are based in old things, and not because old things should be held on to necessarily, just like old habits. But nothing is in isolation. Creative energy comes from somewhere. It comes from the life force we all carry within us. Something that I thought was really key in here that they talk about, or that this book talks about, is that we have the birthing of soul light into form, and that means we have the ability to bring forward our souls. We have the ability to, in each one of our blueprints, we have this vibrational frequency availability that we chose in our blueprint to bring all that expansive awareness forward. And it is huge. There's no human ability to limit that. Just if your frequencies, if your vibrational frequency is purpose-driven to drive the people around you into a different kind of awareness, that has an immense capacity of awareness. If you have a vibrational frequency that you're here to remember more, to bring more of those memories from your higher self forward, then that too has an infinite potential in the idea of how we in human consciousness think of things. We are these amazing creatures, and we have all of this available energy and capacity to connect into so much. And creatively, we have this huge capacity to lift each other up with that creative energy. We don't use it to its fullest potential all the time. We have a tendency to limit ourselves and hold each other back, and hold ourselves back when we should be expanding out, not holding back. Anyway, I just, the Ankh is one of those symbols that I pretty much put it on everything for a while because I was trying to experiment with the idea of what does the symbol of the Ankh mean. And my ancestors, just like everybody's ancestors, it doesn't matter where you were around the world, things hold symbolic meaning because our traditions were oral. Before things were written down, our traditions were oral. They were passed down in stories. And even when people started writing things down, there were hidden meanings within stories that were written down. One of the beautiful things that I love about some of the even now, some of the most esoteric writings that I can get my hands on, they talk in riddles, and they talk in couched symbolic stories. And you have to know a little bit about a lot of things to understand what it is that they're writing about. And I read things on quantum physics. I read things on brain science. I read things on sacred geometry and high philosophical thoughts. I've read so much philosophy. And the reason that I continue to read and I continue to explore and continue to stretch is that many times I run across things that are just, oh, I already knew that, but I had not formed it into words, but the knowing was there. And many times when you are tapping into creative soul energy, you're just remembering. You're remembering what your soul already knows from lifetimes, eons of many lives from across the universe. And that remembering brings you into a place of real acceptance when you're dealing day to day with other people, because you can look at people and you can really find that grace and that place of non-judgment, because you know with every cellular fiber in your physical being and every energetic ether connection of your higher self, between your physical self and your higher self, you know that we are all connected and we are all love. We are all love light beings. And the more you know, the more that is just reinforced. In everything you could possibly connect to know, you know that we are connected that way. And it is a real challenge and a real job to bring that forward to those who live in a place of fear, because they can't easily get out of that place of fear. And if you're somebody who is in that place of fear, it's okay. It is 100% okay. We've all been there. And that's why we're here for each other, to help each other. We can't do it alone. Okay, well, I think that's enough for today. Yes, Astra, I think I'm done. You can come up here and say goodbye. She is just so energetic today, aren't ya? You can come up. Oh, look at you. She's just all love today. Very loving today, aren't ya? I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I will see you in prayer. Blessed be. If you're going to comment on the videos, please do. It helps the algorithm. And two, I really, really hope that you enjoy these, and these bring light and love and blessing to your life. And the more that you comment, like, subscribe, hit the little bell, share these with friends, the more it works on the algorithm. And the more that it shows me different videos that you get more out of. And I welcome that communication. Have a blessed day, and I will see you in prayer.